riding that Slide Lock Fusion XP Pro. Title of the video is relevant, and that is the most shocking, okay, I'm sorry, surprising, not shocking. I did the most shocking 2011. Invite you to go over and check out that video, see which one that was. But most surprising, why? Just ran 12 rounds through it. I've got a 21 round PMag and the other magazine that came with it, which is not that great. Neither one of them are. They're both the same, obviously. They look like Glock magazines, but they are certainly not Glock magazines. Before I get started, as always, want to invite you to know Jesus Christ as your Savior. If you do not, reach out to me. Comment section, gsquaredtactical@gmail.com, and allow me to share the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ with you, the most important thing you will ever do in your existence. So, after I put this 21 rounder, the 12 I just put through it, and then the 17 rounder of the magazine that came with it, it will have 250 rounds through it so far. It has been flawless. I have only ran Blazer 115 and 124 MagTech, okay? Why is it the most surprising? Well, because this gun's been out for a little while, okay? I think maybe about 2 years, possibly longer. And I have steered as clear from it as I possibly could, right? Every time someone handed it to me in the store, tried to talk to me about it, I'm like, no way, bro, not messing with that thing. And the biggest reason for it was because, again, it does look different than most 2011s that, you know, you've probably been accustomed to seeing. You know, you have the 2311 from OA Defense. It looks significantly different, but it just looks different, okay? But the biggest thing for me was just how thick it was from the front to the back, from the front strap to the back strap, okay? Just thick and real rounded around the edge, and the texturing on it, especially on the sides, but even on the front and the back, was just underwhelming to say the least, okay? So it all came down to feel in the hand, basically, at that point, because it does not feel great in the hand. It just doesn't. Even my wife said as much. Unless you have those huge piano playing fingers, it just doesn't feel good in the hand. And then take into the fact that I'm all swole up. It actually looks really good today from a Yellow Jacket attack. My hands all swell up. I swore I wasn't going to shoot today, but here I am shooting. None of that helps with, you know, the grip. Unless you have those big piano playing fingers, it might work well for you, okay? With all the 2011s out there, with the fact that it takes Glock pattern magazines, I just did not understand why it was so thick, and I still do not understand that. But with the added flared mag well down here, that is removable. The tactical mag release that sticks off nicely and allows you to, at least even being as thick as it is, to adjust or drop that magazine without adjusting your grip, okay? Nice texturing on it. And also I really like, and I noticed this on another one that I looked at yesterday that I'm not going to talk about because hopefully we'll be reviewing it soon. I like the tactical slide release or slide lock, whatever you refer to it as. I can reach right over top of the safety here and I can drop the slide, okay? I really like that. I hate on the Staccato, the Prodigy, and a lot of other 2011s how that you have to literally adjust your grip, come all the way around to drop your slide, or of course, you know, you can do that there. But I really do like that tactical slide lock there. Again, just reach right over my safety, drop it down, pop your safety up. And again, ambi safety on this thing. There was everything to like about it. It comes with the plates that give you a co-witnessing sights. But again, the grip and the look of it just turned me off, okay? It's like I was telling a guy last night. It was like, you know, you marry a woman or a man, you know, okay, they get ugly. And you in love with them now. You love them, right? They're good for many different reasons, but mostly because your heart is with them. You love them, all right? But I promise you, you didn't go out intentionally trying to find the ugliest woman you could find or the ugliest man you could find. It's like, ah, yeah, she'll do, he'll do, yeah, sure. Okay, well, that's kind of where I was at with this one. It was the feel in the hand, okay, the texturing, the thickness, and just overall, I didn't really like how it looked. Now, with that being said, after having had it, it's kind of grown on me, okay? And now knowing that they're making or in the process of making a comped version and you can get a comped ported barrel, should I say, not comped, but I think it's just a ported barrel. And maybe they're making a comp, I'm not really sure, but definitely they have a ported barrel you can buy for this, and I would be curious to see how good that would perform, or how much better it would perform. But overall, I actually don't hate the gun, okay? Sitting here shooting it, the thickness of the grip, yes, it doesn't feel good in my hand, but having that flared mag well that keeps my hand pushed up high and tight, nice undercut at the trigger, okay, it works. Still doesn't feel great in the hand, but it works. I've been accurate with it. My wife has been accurate with it. She actually preferred it, believe it or not, over the Bull Armory SAS EDC, which was shocking to me, but she's honest to a fault sometimes, if there's even such a thing. It is textured on the front of the trigger guard, does have a light rail. Obviously, as already mentioned, I invite you to go over and check out the other videos. I have the EOTech E-Flex mounted up here, and the gun has just worked, okay? From what other people told me, whether or not they own the gun or not, I have no idea. I'm just going by what they said to me. Oh, it's got problems, blah, blah, blah. But this one hasn't had any problems. I picked this up at a gun store. Nobody gave me this gun. I bought it with my own money, okay? Everything about it just works, okay? So outside of it being thick, everything else has been great about the gun. And it actually doesn't look too bad now that I'm in love with it, if you will. So I'm going to put this 17 rounder through it, and then the 21 rounder, getting it out to 250. My wife and I will revisit it. I'm still going to keep running it, but at some point I'm just going to get to running rounds. But it is the most surprising, because I thought I would hate it every time I picked it up, or someone, should I say, forced me to pick it up in the store. I'm like, I hate that gun, dude. Stop showing it to me. I'm not buying. I'm not paying $1,000 for that gun, bro. And I didn't pay $1,000 for it. I've traded some guns in on it just because I didn't want to spend my money on it, okay? But now, totally would have spent my money on it. Should have bought it a long time ago. I really like the gun a lot. And I don't know, who knows? By the time this is all said and done, it may be one of my top 2011s, okay? So let's just run these, get it out to 250. If you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comment section. Before I do that, go over and consider supporting us on Patreon, $5, $10, $20 a month. I upload everything over there. We really would like for you to go to our website. A lot of people don't. The traffic is good. We like the traffic. Just look around. Look at the cups, shirts, things like that we have. But also, people like to support us, but we get the most money if you go to our website. Click on the 3 lines in the corner. When the screen pops down, hit support the channel. Clear out the predetermined price in the box for name your price, and you put in there what you want to pay. Any amount is appreciated. It all goes back into doing the channel. You could do super thanks, but if you can't do anything else, you like what you saw so far, go over, check out the other videos, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe. That is the most important. If you've had your alerts set and you haven't been getting alerts that we put videos up, go on there, make sure your alerts are still on. If they are, turn them off, wait a few minutes, turn them back on. You'll start getting alerts again. It's like it resets it or something. But either way, if you can't monetarily support us, your subscription means the world to us. So let's just finish running this thing out here. So so I'm having a little bit of PTSD here, you know what I'm saying? I got bees flying around me now. I don't know if I peed something off. Heck, I might have shot a yellow jacket nest out here and don't even know it. But when you get stung almost 16 times in 2 different places and 2 different occasions on the same day, you kind of got a little PTSD. That's all I'm saying, okay? So I'm gonna put the 21 round P-Mag and we'll wrap the video up. It's getting kind of hard to see with the sun and the smoke, and let me turn my dot up just a smidgen. And like my wife said, having these dark targets down here. At first I said, you know, I'm not as fast with this as I am with other 2011s, and that's still true. That's still true. Just having shot the Kimber and the Bull right before this, that is still true. but I'm definitely getting better with it. So if you don't mind the thick grip on this thing, if you don't mind the fact that it's not quite as aggressive in the grip as I think it should be, maybe you put some grip tape on here, I don't know. If you don't mind that, it's been a fabulous gun. Definitely can recommend going out and picking up one. 250 so far. We will have more follow-ups with it. See how far to go without cleaning or oiling straight out of the box. Thanks so much for watching. Again, if you can't monetarily support us, hit the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. And as always, on this hot, humid, almost summer day in North Carolina, to God only be the glory.